In a quiet corner of ancient Athens, a young boy named Dorian watched the city elders argue about the will of the gods. Thunder meant Zeus was angry. Illness meant a spirit had slipped into the body, and the stars moved because divine hands pushed them across the sky. Dorian believed it all, until the day he met an old man sitting beneath an olive tree. "Do you think thunder happens because Zeus is angry?" the old man asked. "Or because clouds collide in ways we can understand?" Dorian froze. No one had ever asked him why things happened. The old man smiled. "Truth begins when we dare to question." That man was Socrates, and Dorian became his quiet shadow. He watched Socrates challenge nobles, poets, and priests with the same simple weapon, a question. Every belief trembled under the weight of his curiosity. Dorian realized that philosophy was not about answers. It was about refusing to accept easy ones. Years later, after Socrates was gone, Dorian traveled east in search of knowledge. In a dusty library in Baghdad, he met a scholar named Ibn al-Haytham, who showed him something even more profound. "Look," the scholar said, placing a slit of light through a small box. "A picture forms inside. The eye works the same way, not by sending light out, but by receiving it." Dorian's breath caught. It wasn't just logic now. It was observation, careful, repeatable, undeniable. "Never trust a claim without testing it," Ibn al-Haytham said. "Authority is not proof. Evidence is." Dorian carried these words as he journeyed west again. In England, he met a nobleman named Francis Bacon, who was scribbling furiously on parchment. "Philosophers ask questions," Bacon said, "but questions must lead to experiments, and experiments must be repeated by anyone who doubts." Dorian watched as Bacon outlined a new structure, gather data, form a hypothesis, test it, analyze the results, and share them openly so others could challenge them. It was philosophy woven into practice, skepticism, logic, and observation finally forming a method. Many years later, as an old man himself, Dorian returned to Athens. The city had changed. Humanity had changed. People no longer saw thunder as Zeus's anger or disease as a curse. They had tools, medicines, telescopes, and ideas powerful enough to reach the edges of the universe. Standing beneath the same olive tree where he once met Socrates, Dorian whispered, "The world didn't change because we believed. It changed because we asked, we observed, we doubted, and we searched for proof." And thus, the philosophy that began with questions became the engine that powered science, forever altering the destiny of humankind.